Hello, this is Emily McLean, and I'm with my guest Lucas Morrison, and this is Anonymous Asks, the show where we answer the most obscene anonymous questions. Feeling troubled, confused, or worried? Make sure to send in your questions ready for next week. If you've already done so, then buckle up, because you're about to get your answers. Yo. Are you alive? Are you okay? Yo.
Yes.
Hi.
Yo.
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 You know, this is the first time we've done a podcast together.
Don't bring that back.
All we need is Callum to be set again.
What the hell even happened, Callum?
You know what? I don't even remember. He probably fell out with us like everyone did.
Clearly we're doing something wrong.
Right, so you ready to answer some weird questions? Because I gotta tell you, there's some pretty weird ones, alright?
Well, now I'm scared.
Yeah, Luke doesn't do well with anything serious. He didn't even know what Wakanda was until last week.
Don't call me out.
I can end your career with all the dirt I had on you.
I'm gonna block you.
Alright. Right, we should move on to the questions before you explode, you know? Okay, before I read out the first question, I'd like to ask you one.
Everything you're saying is scaring me.
Good. Right. Do you consider yourself good at giving advice?
I would say so, but if my advice fails and your life falls apart, don't come running back to me. I'll be changing my name and leaving the country.
Well, I'm sure as you're still very secure right now.
So sarcastic. Well, what about you then? Are you good at giving advice?
Are you kidding me? I'm literally the god of advice.
Alright, advice god, let's start.
Alright then. Okay. First question. How do you know when it's safe to come out as gay? Starting off with a bang. Well, first off, do you know if your parents are accepting of gay people?
Yeah, because if they aren't, then I wouldn't recommend coming out. It could lead to you getting kicked out or worse, so try and just bring up the subject and see how they react. Like, talk about, I don't know, just try and bring it up naturally.
Yeah, but make sure you're subtle though at first. Don't use a hypothetical question like, how would you feel if your child was gay? Don't do that. But you could start by stating a thought, like telling them how many places gay marriage is legal. If they act disgusted, that may be a sign. And now you're on the topic of LGBT people, you could start asking some more questions.
If you feel like they're accepting, then just go for it and say it, but you gotta worry about other homophobic people in your life. You might live in a homophobic neighborhood. Most of the time, if you know a homophobic person, you probably already know their views, as it's such a popular topic. They would have said something bad by now. So if you know that you live in a homophobic neighborhood or you have other homophobic family members, then just make sure they don't find out.
You know, homophobic people are so gross.
Imagine being homophobic in 2020.
Literally, imagine being homophobic at all. I actually can't imagine hating someone for being gay.
Also, I can relate to this because I'm gay and live in a semi-homophobic house.
Your brother.
But I'm still out to them as much as they don't like it.
Well, maybe sometimes it's better to come out even when you know a lot of homophobic people, because it is better to be yourself. So you never lose sight of that. Unless, of course, your family will sacrifice you or something.
I don't think it would go that far.
Well, you never know, dude. Alright, next question.
Next question.
Okay. I have a crush and I see him stare at me a lot. Then when I look back at him, it seems like he's waiting for me to say something. But then he just smiles and turns away. Bro, does he not know he hot? Keyboard smash. Anyway, do you think he could possibly like me back? Or he's just a nice person? Well, I knew when I signed up to this I'd get a question about a crush. It literally is all teenagers think about.
Teenagers are so horny. Can they stop, please?
We act as if we're not teenagers. You know, my friend asked me a similar question to this the other day. Would you be the same person?
We should probably just answer the question.
We should. Okay, so girl, obviously he likes you.
How do you assume they're a girl, assuming genders? SMH my head.
I will hang up when you stop. Anyone who thinks like that is a girl. They literally keyboard smash.
No. They're a gay guy. They literally board smashed.
But girls do that too, right? Shut up. Whatever gender they are, this dude likes you back, I know.
So you're psychic now?
Well, what advice do you have to give them, eh?
I don't know. I'm some fictional characters.
Wait, same.
We should probably stop that.
Never.
Okay, my actual advice though is to get close with them, and if they're like nice to you, then just make a move because, you know, what could you lose?
And if you do get rejected, you probably just got something in your teeth. Alright, do you want a long question or a short question next?
Give me a short one.
Okay, because this is literally my favourite. Okay, my mum won't stop beating me. Should I kill her?
I'm sorry, what?
Asking the real questions. Okay, yes, you should kill her, but make sure you have somewhere to hide the body and don't get caught.
Emily? No, we're supposed to be convincing people not to murder their parents.
Well, I'm sure he's joking, right? At least I hope.
You're gonna have the police knocking on your door tomorrow morning.
Rested thicker than a dice.
I'll visit you in jail.
Yeah, you better. But if your mum is actually beating you, then just beat her back, dude.
That's not how it works.
Don't question the god of the dice.
I hate you.
Good to know.
Ignore her, but if this is a real question, please get the hell out of there.
Okay, moving on. This time a long one. And a proper serious one at that. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm worried of disappointing my parents because I can't function like typical kids. I'm autistic, so it's very hard to focus on things that don't interest me, and even harder to stop hyper-focusing on things that do. This is causing my grades to slip and my interest to wane in my current job. I'm afraid I'm letting everyone down. Is there any advice you can give me on how to convince myself I'm doing my best and that they're proud? They tell me that they are, but it's so hard to convince myself to believe it. Wow, this is deep.
I mean, I'm not autistic, but I can relate because I overthink all the time. Sometimes you'll think that the people you love don't love you back or aren't proud of you, but that just isn't the case.
Yeah, you have to start understanding that your parents love you no matter what. They will always be proud of you because you're the child. Nothing about you is going to disappoint them.
Try to just remind yourself that you're overthinking because I'm sure they're proud of you and you're not letting them down.
I understand how hard it is to focus on things that don't interest you because anything I don't find interesting, I will not care about at all. And if it was to do with school, then I do bad in that subject. And I'm sure that's the case for most people, so remember, you're not alone.
Maybe there's someone at school who can help you. Tell someone that you find that it's hard to focus. It's better to tell someone than keeping it in.
As to do with your job, maybe it's just not for you. You could try and find something that suits you and interests you more. Living a life that bores you will just lead to a sadder life. Okay, I think we have time for 2 or 3 more.
Please pick a simpler one now.
Alright. Okay. My teacher told me I need to speak more in class, but I'm very shy. I don't know what to do. Oh my god. I used to relate to this on so many levels. I don't feel I'm shy anymore, but wow, I really used to be. And I hated teachers making me answer questions. Like, questions that I didn't know.
I still do. Like, why do they even pick on me when I don't know the answer?
Literally, high school teachers will always be like that. But my advice is to have a word with this goddamn teacher. Tell them how you're feeling, but if you know that's not going to work,
or you're too shy to do it,
then try to look interested. Teachers tend to pick on students to answer when they don't look like they're enjoying the lesson, or are interested or are listening to what they're saying. Try to make sure you're always paying attention and that you're engaged, because they're less likely to choose you.
Honestly, I feel the same because I'm really shy and I hate speaking in class. I would recommend speaking a little bit more each class so you can get more comfortable with it.
Okay, I got a really good one next.
Is it dumb?
It's not dumb, it's a very serious question.
Yeah, sure.
The question is, why am I gay?
Very serious.
Very serious. And there's a very simple answer to that, my friend, and it is because guys are hot. Duh.
Okay, but that's exactly what I was gonna say.
We literally share the same one brain cell.
We're like great minds think alike.
Mine's greater though.
You always have to say something, don't you?
Always.
You do realize that they never specified if they were a guy. There you go, assuming genders again.
I will literally beat you up. Well, if you're a lesbian, then that's perfectly okay too. Okay, one last question. Are you ready?
No.
Well, I'm going to read it anyway. I have a severe TikTok addiction. How do I get rid of it? I post way too much and I'm riding my college work through it. Downtime, love. Downtime.
Yeah, just put downtime on your phone or find something in real life that can distract you. Or just turn off your notifications so that you aren't tempted to look at it.
Good idea, actually. When I used to have TikTok, every time I went on it, I would end up being there for like hours without even noticing. So I had my downtime set to 1 hour for TikTok. So when I had been on it for an hour, it would force shut the app until the next day. And that really helped. Okay, I think we will end it here. We didn't get through all the questions, but we don't have all day. Lucas, thank you for joining me. Give it another year. We'll probably do another unrelated podcast together again.
By that point, we'll have a different friend group again.
Probably. I hope our advice was actually helpful for those who really needed it. And remember, if we ruined your life, don't come looking for us. We'll be changing our name and moving country.
That should definitely be our new motto.
I second that. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Peace out. Embarrassing.